Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well, and I'm back after a long time because yes, of course the festivities are over, but I've been, now it's winter time and I'm having a gala time, like going out with my friend often for or just being lazy around the house. So yes, I'm back after a long time, and hopefully from now on I'll be more regular. So that being said, let's start with the video. As you may have already seen in the title, I am back with a haul video. Now don't get me wrong, it's not like I shopped these perfumes overnight, but I have been piling them up for quite some time now. In fact, one of them in this video and one will come later on. Couple of them are like from the time of the lockdown, like they were ordered around the month of March, and I received them in the month of November. So that was it. Now I have got quite a few of them. I've got 6 of them today because if I put all of them together, I'll be only delaying my video further, and moreover, too many perfumes, obviously a longer video and gets boring, I can understand. So I think I'll have a 2-part thing for this haul video. So today I have 6 fragrances with me, and I hope you have a great time watching them. So let's get started. So the first fragrance that I have in my hand is a 30 ml bottle, and possibly I think this is the only 30 ml that I have in a retail pack. So this is Xerjoff, and this is Dolce Amalfi. So this is how the packaging looks. It comes out like this, and sorry, I held it in the wrong. It comes out like this, and I have been eyeing this for quite some time now, but availability is an issue. So when I got actually I didn't get it myself, Samira made me get it. She tagged me immediately. This was posted, which is why I could get it. So thanks Sam once again. So this is the perfume. This is the 30 ml bottle, but it's so intense. It's so beautiful, of course, and it's so intense that I think this 30 ml is going to last me for quite some time. And let me get to the perfume juice. It's very powdery, and there's a little bit of floral element to it. And there's something very delicious about it. It's as if candied flowers kind of thing. There is a lot of sweetness in this perfume, but at some point the sweetness is so beautifully blended that it doesn't get to you. You don't feel like overpowered by the sweetness, and the powderiness actually balances it. And I have a funny thing to say about it. I was out with my friend wearing this perfume, and the moment I met her, she was like, "Did you spill ice cream on yourself? I think you have spilled ice cream in your bag." I said, "No, it's my perfume." So that is how it was. It was funny, but I took it as a compliment. And this is actually a very delicious smelling fragrance. Very, very likable, bit candied, toffee, ice creamy type, of course, but it's not that typical gourmand kind. I don't know, I don't feel like that. I just feel this is very delicious, but not overly anything. I feel this is a bit nothing serious, very fun kind of a perfume, very powdery, very likable kind of a perfume. So that's Dolce. I've got the bottle. It's been I don't remember, it's been a month or and a half probably, and as you can see, I've made quite a dent into it. So this is one perfume that has made me realize one more thing recently, which I will share with you, and that is that we often say scent of the day and perfume of the day and things like that, but I feel when you have taken out a perfume to wear, and if you have a big collection, obviously you don't get to use all of them at one go or very regularly. So make sure you have that bottle or that perfume close to you on your dresser or in your closet, so that you wear it for more than one day, because I think perfumes are something like, with this I realized with Dolce Amalfi, it's the more you wear it, the more you kind of realize what kind of a perfume it is, and you kind of grow an affinity with it, and it helps you understand the perfume better. Another thing is that today's a haul video, so I don't want to bore you all with all kinds of details and notes and everything. I'm just giving you my first impressions, and later on when I start using them more regularly, I will come up with more of my inputs about their longevity and stuff like that. But because I have used Dolce Amalfi for quite some time now, I can tell you it's got amazing longevity. I'm very happy with the projection also. It's quite a head turner. People notice you, and if you're walking into a room wearing this perfume, it kind of lasts around you for quite some time. So it's a very pleasant experience, and it's a very gratifying experience considering the sillage and the longevity of the perfume. The next perfume that I have here with me is something that that all of you know, because most of you have it already. And I think I'm the last in the queue, and I've seen everybody's Instagram, so it's all over there. Everybody seems to have got one, and in fact I did not even know if I wanted this one, having checked the notes and everything. But recently I had the opportunity to sniff it and even got a sample of it, a small little bit of it, but that was enough to make me realize that was a full bottle worthy purchase. So without further delay, I got myself BDK Parfums Rouge Smoking. And is it smoking hot? So you know, there are tons and tons of pictures on Instagram that I've seen, and right now after I saw this perfume in my hand, I realized that nobody has used enough filters to change the color of the juice, because the juice is actually, you know, when you see the pictures you feel maybe there's some filters used, maybe it is not as red as it seems in the pictures, but trust me, look at that color. There's no filters used here, it's all lights blazing, and that is some color. Now coming to the juice itself, you know, from the very first sniff you get that vanilla, you get that almondy creaminess inside it, and you know one thing, that this will be a long lasting fragrance. I have only used this once. Trust me, I'm on a Dolce Amalfi phase right now. I'm using it very heavily every day whenever I'm going out, but I've used this only once. It has got a very good sillage, and I think it has got a very good longevity also. But I have not used it very seriously, just once, and I need to be with it more to understand the perfume as well as the, you know, the longevity and other aspects of it. But this much I can tell you, it is a beautiful perfume. It's a bit strong when you sniff it from the bottle, but it's completely different on the skin and completely different on your clothes after a while. The dry down is amazing, and even that intensity, there's a, I don't know how to, maybe there's like this alcoholic intensity. It's good. There's this intensity when you sniff it from the bottle, but then that intensity kind of distributes itself so evenly when you are spraying it on your skin or on your clothes, and that is quite amazing. That is quite amazing and very different from the first sniff you take from the bottle. And some of you may not, I mean, especially those of you who are fond of fresh and light sounding perfumes, you may not be an instant fan of it from the bottle, but just make sure you give this some time, both on your skin as well as over a period of time. Just don't decide on the basis of one day, because that's what I've learned this time. If you're using a perfume, make sure you have it close to you, so that even if you're in a hurry, you make sure you wear that perfume and you go out, and you might just surprise yourself how much you like a perfume even though you thought you don't like it as much. So coming to my third perfume. The next perfume that I have in my hand is by Alexandra J, and it's called Iris Violet. Now you may have seen this because I posted it on my Instagram a few days back. It was the day I received it actually, and I had ordered it sometime around the month of April, and that was the duration of getting it actually. In fact, I lost all hope of it because it got delayed and lost in the transit somehow, but finally it arrived and I'm happy. Now obviously packaging is not the most important thing about a perfume, I know that, but This one is so beautiful that I have to show you this much. So you can see this is the outer box. Inside a lot of care has been taken, and it opens like this, and this is the box. It has a magnetic switch here, sorry, a magnetic clip here, switch, and here is the perfume. I have to say I was more impressed with the packaging than with the bottle. It's not bad, it's very blingy, and of course a little clanky. In the same way that Montal perfume bottles irritate me, this one irritates me too, but it's okay. It's nice with all the gold embellishments and everything. It's nice, but most importantly the perfume, it's out of this world. I just loved it. I wore it immediately after it arrived, and I can't tell you how incredibly long lasting it is. I could sniff myself of the perfume the next day. I could sniff it on myself. I really don't know if it is on my collar or on my neck, but even the next day, and that I'm very sure about. So let's talk about the perfume now. It's again a beautiful powdery vanilla. Beautiful powdery vanilla actually. It's almost like the iris has been, you know, the iris has been powdered with, I mean, it's been showered with powdered sugar. But there's this beautiful kind of fluffiness. I don't know how to describe it. Is it like whipped cream or like cotton candy kind of fluffiness to it? And it's very difficult to explain that thing unless you sniff it. But yes, I love this perfume. I love powdery perfumes, and this is an easily very likable one. And the longevity definitely impressed me. The bottle is now getting a little, I'll put it back in the package because the packaging is amazing. It can be a perfect gift. The bottle design is a little bit irritating, but okay, the perfume completely makes up for whatever is lacking in the bottle design. But the perfume is beautiful. It's iris, it's violet, it's so flowery, powdery, and very, very long lasting, very feminine and very elegant kind of a femininity, and extremely likable. The next perfume that I have in my hand is something that I've been eyeing for a long time, and again, this I had posted it on Instagram. This is my first Kilian. That I said it in that picture as well. So this is actually my first Kilian, and it's called Black Phantom. This is how the bottle looks. Oh, this is a different kind of a vanilla again. I think vanilla is such a unique ingredient, and it can be used. I mean, each of these have vanilla. They are vanilla dominated, and I feel like in each one vanilla has been used and treated in a different, given a different kind of a look altogether. This one is like that chocolatey, boozy, dark, mysterious kind of a vanilla, and extremely addictive, and the projection on my skin was not at all great. I used it, but the longevity, it sticks to your skin like an envelope. It sticks like a second skin, and you can smell yourself for a long time. And I think for some of us fragrance lovers, that's what is important. It's not important how many people around us can sniff us, but it's important that we can sniff ourselves when we wear a fragrance of our choice. And this is easily a very cozy, warm vanilla. It's quite clear that this one has almond and this one has sandalwood, because you can get that almondy creaminess to it, and there's that hint of sandalwood in it. But I understand this one has dark chocolate and rum, so you know that booziness, that mysterious aspect to it is very clear from this. Though I'm not getting into the notes in detail today, I'm just giving you my first impressions. And like I said, I've used this only once, and it's a very long lasting fragrance, but the projection is, according to me, I think it would be too much to say medium also, because the projection is low, but it has got an amazing longevity, and it is this is not the kind of fragrance that kind of travels around you. This is the kind of fragrance that stays around you and stays for a long time, really long time. So that's what I'm trying to say. The next fragrance is one of my favorite perfume houses. I think this would be my fourth perfume from this house, and this is Nishane's Fan Your Flames. So I've been looking forward for this one for quite some time, and you know there's coconut in this. It's so heavenly. This reminds you of summer, but I'm not going to use this in the month of December that much. So this will be more in store for my upcoming summer months. But this is a beautiful, heavenly coconutty smell. If you are fond of coconut fragrances, this is definitely something that you should give it a try, give it a sniff, get yourself a sample or a decant. This was launched, if I'm not mistaken, this was launched in 2016. But again, one more thing, I have used this once only after it arrived. I can tell you there's a little bit of spiciness to it, a little bit of warm, cozy spiciness to it. It's not the fresh kind of coconut fragrance, not the typical fresh kind of, but coconut is very dominant over here. You can get the coconut right from, you know, there's coconut in it. And it's a sweet coconutty kind of fragrance, but nothing, it would be wrong to say this is only coconut, because there are quite a few things, and I'm sure there are some spices into it, because I get that spicy vibe. There's that quite a strong spicy vibe from it. So Fan Your Flames, definitely for the summer season, but money well spent. And I have come to the last fragrance of today's video, and this is a beautiful oud fragrance. I was very lucky that I got this old bottle. This is like a vintage. This is Lautre Oud from the house of Maison Lancôme. I consider myself lucky because I've been looking for oud bouquet for quite some time now. I'm told that the packaging has changed. I can see that the packaging is completely changed even for Lautre Oud. The recent bottles are different, but I was able to get this. It's a beautiful bottle, almost like oud bouquet, and the perfume is even better. This is woody, earthy oud, and there's a little bit of sweetness, and it's that sweetness is so essential to make that oud so much more likable, because I think without that oh my god, this is beautiful. I'm so lucky that I got this one. This is so much. That little bit of sweetness is so very essential for this perfume, because it makes the oud so much more likable. This has got a mammoth longevity, let me tell you, and it has got a very good you know, projection as well, very good projection, and it lasts forever on my skin. If I'm not mistaken, this one was launched sometime around 2012, and the packaging these days recently I've seen has been totally changed. Lancôme has changed, the Maison Lancôme has changed the packaging, so getting this one was good luck to me. So I'm very happy with this purchase. I still have to go a long way with all of these fragrances and, you know, give you more in-depth reviews about each one of them, exactly how long they stay on my skin and how well is the projection and things like that. But I just made this quick haul video so that I can, you know, keep you updated on whatever new things that I've got. But these are not the only ones. I've got a set of 6 more perfumes which I'll be bringing in the next video, so stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I loved bringing it to you, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. So stay tuned, stay well, lots of love.